Okay, so if you didn't know, Tattered Weave has a game called This Little Pig. It's a minigame on the website which helps you earn shards and points which go towards leveling up your kit. I usually play with the mouse click off, and with the difficulty set to hard, this makes the rounds quicker, faster, and much more fun. And it also ensures that you don't wear out your finger by having to constantly click the button on your mouse. So let's get into it, and this is going to be like a how to play, I guess, since I just showed you guys heaps of footage of me playing, but it was in speed motion, and if you've never played before, you might not know what to do. So you start off, and you're a little pig, and you're running around this field, this giant big field, and the aim of the game is to collect as many shards or points as possible. As you saw at the beginning of the video, I ended up with the top score for the day. Probably not for the week or for the month, but the day is pretty fine to me. So, when you collect a red apple, you gain 2 points or 2 shards towards your total score and the amount of shards you will come away with at the end of the game. There are other items that pop up. For example, the lawnmower, which you do not want to mess with. These things will cut off your path, and they will cause your game to end immediately. No second chances with that thing around. Another one is the golden apple, which you just saw me collect, and so another one. Those things give you 5 whole points towards your shard total. They're quite fast and they run away pretty sneakily, but they are definitely worth collecting, and they're worth any risks, except ones that may lead in devastation. Another one is one I collected just then, the watering can. So the watering can adds to your total as well. Now when I started out, I avoided the watering can thinking, well, if it wets the sheep, this is a sheep, if it wets the pig, then it mustn't be good for the pig, right? But in fact, the watering can also gives you 5 points towards your total, which is really cool in my opinion. Alright, and the last one is the little plants. These pop up and these are stable, just like the red apples. But they do grow, and you want to collect them once they're fully grown because that gives you way more. In fact, you just saw it there. I got, 3 shards from those plants, which is really cool. Certainly would recommend going after watering cans and golden apples before these little plants. But they're great little pop-ups, give you some extra dough, they're great. And that's pretty much all there is to this game. Collect everything, but avoid the motor vehicles, or in this case, avoid the lawnmowers. And that's the end of this video, so thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned something, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!